That's in the air, right field. Bennett back a few feet, under it for the catch. To retire the side, Menke goes right field twice and is out twice. That ends the second inning, 3 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors. There was one left. After 1.5, it's 5-0. Co-College. Welcome back to Clermont, Florida. Morganti Bello leading off for the Seahawks in the bottom of the second. Salve Regina trails Co-College 5-0. 2 in the first, 3 in the second for the Co-Hawks. Bello bounces it. Third base, picked up, throw to first. Dodd to Severson. Bello out 5-3. Brings up the pitcher, Alex Kelly. 1 out, bases empty. Nicky Vanelli, the shortstop, on deck. First pitch in there, a called strike. Foul ball, strike 2. We're in the bottom of the second here at Hancock Park, field number 4. Same field the Seahawks won earlier, 12-7 over Wisconsin Lutheran. Tapper back to the pitcher. Austin Hoos throws over to Severson, out number 2. 1-3 on the play. Kelly out on the Tapper back to her counterpart. Now the shortstop, Nicky Vanelli, bats for the first time in this game. She's number 7 in the order. First pitch, a called strike. In there on the corner for strike 2. 0-2 on the senior from Quakertown, Pennsylvania. She's seen all her action at the shortstop position. Gets on top of that pitch. Bounces it to third base. Throw wide of the bag. And Vanelli's safe on the E5. Keeps the inning alive. Brings up Katie Ramos. Ramos entered the early game as a pinch runner in extra innings, so she stood on second base and then scored the go-ahead run. First pitch to her is a strike. Katie Ramos playing left field in this contest. Rubino in center. Rubino not in the batting lineup. That pitch bounces in the dirt for ball 1, 1-1. Nicky Vanelli on first base, reached on an error. 1-1 count on Katie Ramos. That's in the air. Left center, it falls. It's going to be an E8, and safe at third is Vanelli. Safe at second is Ramos, running on all the way. Back-to-back fielding errors for the Cohawks. Gives Seahawks a pair of runners in scoring position. For JC Casciello, she had a big double in extra innings. Out to right center in the Seahawks-Warriors game. Lynn Habichur is doing a fantastic job on the scoreboard operation here at field number 4, shading her what looks to be an iPod device, or it's an iPod knockoff, Lenovo. It is a tablet that controls the scoreboards out here, but you got to keep them from overheating, and this Florida temperature is, they get overheated quickly. So Casciello, the second baseman, bats for the first time in this game. Has shown tremendous glove. Thank you. We have a pinch runner, Drew Cepitelli, pinch running for Ramos. Cepitelli could stay in defensively. First pitch swinging, Casciello, a low bouncer to short, and good throw by Bolkenstedt. Gets Casciello by a step. So no runs, no hits, 2 errors, 2 left. After 2 full at Clermont, Florida, it's Co-College 5, Salve Regina 0. We'll be right back. Top of the third inning at Clermont, Florida, Hancock Park, field number 4. Cohawks, the away team, batting versus the Seahawks. Home team in blue and green. Strike 1 on the foul ball to Mengelson, the catcher. Co-College with a 5-0 lead, 2 runs in the first inning off starter Alex Kelly, and 3 more in the second, highlighted by a 2-run homer for a blank. 2-1 now on Mengelson. Just misses up high. 3 balls, 1 strike. Mengelson was Alex Kelly's first strikeout victim. She went down swinging for out number 2 in the first. Swings and fouls that pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Just misses upside. Ball 4. Leadoff walk for Mangelson. Brings up third baseman Dodd. She popped to her counterpart, Capetta, to end the first inning. Up for the second time against Alex Kelly. Bats on the left side. Moves in the box like a slap hitter. Takes ball one. Off is at that pitch for strike, or it may have been in the zone as well. So 1-1. We do have the same umpiring crew and the same positions for each from our previous game. That's slapped sharply foul towards the Co-College dugout on the third base side. Strike two. That's lifted in the air. It's going to be out of play on top of the dugout. Capetta giving it a nice try. We do like offering this GoPro camera because it's the wide angle, so we can see both dugouts within the pitcher and not be too far away. That's tapped back to Kelly. She'll have to go to first base for the sure out. Didn't want to wait for coverage of the bag at second. So Dodd out recorded 1-3. Mangelson moves to second. One out for ball at the plate. She walked and it was a race on a fielder's choice. In the second. Swings, puts it in play. It's going to be the third sensational catch for Caitlin Bennett out in right field. Another sliding grab, saving extra bases, preventing a run. Star that in your scorebooks, please. 2 down. The batter is Severson. I think these opposing hitters are going to learn go somewhere else other than right field. Foul ball, strike one. Another reason why we're glad we have the GoPro camera, because of that wide angle. Even though it's a good distance out to right field, we do see Caitlin Bennett on that camera making those grabs, either going towards the foul line or going towards center field, infield area. Strike two, 0-2. Kelly ahead of Severson. 2 outs, runner on second. Kelly looking to put a 0 up on the board in the top of the third. Gets a bouncer right back to her. One bounce. She gloves it, throws to Packer at first. Inning ended. No runs, no hits, no errors, one left. We head to the bottom of the third. It's 5-0 Co-College. Top of the order, Chloe Bean in at the right-handed batter's box for the second time. And she rips it up the middle and through for a base hit. I missed her at bat in the bottom of the first. Don't know where I was. But now that I'm here, she's on first base with a leadoff single to bring up Caitlin Bennett. Bennett, the star defensively in both games today. She shares the honors in game one with J.C. Casciello, who made some spectacular plays at second base. Bennett made some game-saving plays. Foul ball in the box for Bennett. Strike one. Bottom of the third here. Cohawks 5, Seahawks 0. Seahawks at the plate. Bunt missed, but the sliding stolen base in there for Bean. Strike two on Bennett. That's lifted in the air. It's in foul territory, and it'll be out of play. Count remains 0-2. Cole College enters today's game with an 8-4 record on the season. That's the right field, and her counterpart gets her out. Wood out in right field. Makes the catch off the bat of Bennett. One out. Bean still on second for Lauren Packer, the batter. Packer playing first base in this game 2 of 3 on Friday, March 18. She swings at the first pitch, fouls it for a strike. That's to right field. Curving foul. Strike two. 0-2. The Cohawks have won 7 in a row entering today's game. So they started the season 1-4. Seahawks are 4-1 at this point. And that pitch in the dirt is a ball, and it allows Bean to take third base. So 1-2 on Packer. Inside pitch, 2-2. Back to the pitcher. Overhand throw. Play at home. Not in time. So out recorded on Packer 1-3. 2 down. Seahawks get on the board with their first run. It's 5-1 score here for Capetter at the plate with the bases empty. RBI for Lauren Packer. Bean scoring from third base. That wild pitch guttered just 60 feet away, and she scores on the ground out. Capetta takes ball one up high. Checks her swing, Ball 2. The same insects that were visiting us at Auburndale, Florida, are guests as well here in Clermont, Florida. Swing and a miss. Pitch was in the dirt. Strike 1. 2-1 on Capetta. She flew out to center field to end the first inning. She had an incredible day yesterday for the Seahawks, who went 2-1 in their 3 games. Another 3-game set today. Maddie watches that bounce short of home plate. Count runs 3-1. Maddie Capetta. Seahawks were trailing 7-0 against McDaniel. The Green Terror on St. Patrick's Day. Salve Regina came all the way back. Forced extra innings. Both teams scored a run in the 8th frame. Game remained tied at 8-8. McDaniel scored in the top of the 9th. As Capetta rips that one foul. And then in the bottom of the 9th, trailing by 1, the runner on second base came home with the tying run, as Maddie Capetta came home with the winning run with her walk-off home run. And ball 4 to Capetta. She works the 2-out walk. Becomes a base runner. Seahawks have scored 1 this inning. And now Morganti Bello at the plate. She grounded out to third base to start off the second inning. First pitch swinging, fouls it out of play. Strike 1. And now the 0-1 pitch. Bounced back to Austin Hoos. She makes the play over to first for the final out. Morganti Bello retired 1-3. 2 plays made by the pitcher. So 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors. And 1 left. After 3 complete here at Hancock Park, it's 5-1 Coe College. Welcome back here at Clermont, Florida on Friday, March 18. Salve Regina University softball playing its second game of the day. First pitch swinging line drive to center field. Francesca Rubino there. Off the bat of Wood. Not the Wood bat, but a line out to Rubino for the first out. 1 out, bases empty for the top of the order. Bokenstat. She singled twice, scored twice. Came home on the home run by Blank in the second inning. First pitch outside for a ball. That pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. Bounce to short. Nicky Vanelli gets there. Throws to Packer at first. 2 down. 6-3 on the play. Two down. Bases empty for Blank. She's doubled and homered in this game. Good to have the bases empty here. Foul ball, strike one. Doubled to right field and homered to left field. Bunts foul there. Now in an 0-2 hole. Coe College is based in Iowa. That's in the air. It's in the gap. It's going to reach the grass as a diving attempt by Rubino comes up short. And Cepitelli backs her up as the left fielder after pinch running for Ramos. Cepitelli stayed in defensively. Third extra base hit for Blank. She's on second base with 2 outs. And the batter is Kappeler. She singled and walked. Has stolen a pair of bases. That's high in the air. Rubino under it. She has it. F8 in the scorebook as the center fielder makes the final play of the out. She made the first play as well. A nice line drive catch. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It's Coe College 5, Salve Regina 1. Alex Kelly, the pitcher, leads off against Hannah Ossenhus. First pitch foul, strike. Kelly bounced back to Ossenhus for the second out in the second inning. That's here as the leadoff batter in the 4th. Seahawks trail the Cohawks 5-1. Alex Kelly has put up 2 zeros on the board after the Cohawks scored 2 in the first, 3 in the second. She goes to the right side. It's through, and she's safe at first with a base hit. Just the second hit of the game for the Seahawks. Chloe Bean had the first one, leading off the top of the 3rd. Now leadoff batter here in the 4th, on base with a base hit. Caitlin Bennett at the plate. That's in the air, in the infield. Making the catch coming from shortstop is Bokenstadt. Puts it away for out number 1. First pitch swinging. Now Drew Cepitelli steps into the plate. She came in as a pinch runner for Katie Ramos, who reached on an error by the Cohawk center fielder. Does not offer, ball 1. Bottom of the 4th inning. 5-1 the score. Collegiate softball games are 7-inning contests, although lately the Seahawks have been stretching that. A 9-inning win last night against McDaniel, 10-9 on the final score, and an 8-winning win here earlier today, 12-7 the final score. Salve Regina over Wisconsin Lutheran. The 2-0 pitch, swung on a miss, strike one. Cepatelli bats from the left side from Barrington, New Hampshire. Northwood Brown Academy, similar to Amanda Riley, a Seahawk grad and former Athlete of the Year at Salve Regina. That's bobbled by Austin Hoos, so Cepatelli safe on the bunt. Cepatelli has the speed, so I'm calling she beat that out. J.C. Casciello will step in. Kelly on first. She led off with a single. First pitch in to Casciello, strike one. Casciello grounded to short to end the second inning, her first plate appearance in this game. She had a huge 2-run double in the extra inning frame against the Warriors. Strike two. Seahawks are fighters. They've battled back in their games, the last two winning in extra innings. This is for ball one. Trailed 7-0 against McDaniel. Mounted a tremendous comeback, culminating with Matty Capetta's walk-off home run. Good eye by Casciello, 2-2. One out in the inning. That was an infield pop-up. Full count now on the Seahawks second baseman. She holds the bat with a split grip handle. And takes ball four. Loads the bases here with one out in the fourth. Cepatelli down to second. Kelly down to third. And a conference in the pitcher circle for the Cohawks. And the Seahawks will take their gathering over by the third base side. Diane Meyer is the head softball coach. Jake Kuhlbeck, the assistant softball coach. Kuhlbeck is the one involved in the conference. It breaks up. Everybody returns to their positions. Shauna Mulcairn, first-year head coach for Salve Regina. Megan Hodgson, her assistant. Chloe Bean rips a single into left field. Scoring Kelly from third. Bases remain loaded. 5-2 the score. Station to station, the Seahawks will take it. Bean with her second single in consecutive at-bats. Brings up Caitlin Bennett. Cepatelli to third. Casciello to second. Bean on first. Still going out. Up high. Hits the backstop. Slide in safely on the wild pitch. Drew Cepatelli makes it 5-3. And that's a ball one. Casciello down to third. Bean to second. 5-3 the score. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Seahawks with a tying run on second base. They trail 5-3 in their last at-bat, or what would have been their last at-bat in the seventh inning. That's lifted high. It'll be foul for strike one. One-on-one count on Bennett. She's done tremendous work in the field and looking to do some damage at the plate. Bunts it. It pops foul. Thank goodness, although it wouldn't have been a forced play at home. First base is empty. So 1-2 on the count. Here comes the 1-2 from Austin. Bennett chases, fouls it off, stays alive. 1-2 still. Cohawks lead 5-3. Seahawks have scored twice in this inning, threatening for more. One out, runners on second and third. Up the middle, through! Casciello scores. Bean waved home. She's going to tie the game. Down to second goes Bennett. A two-run single for Caitlin Bennett. Now providing the offense along with her defense. Tie score 5-5 here in the fourth. And we'll have a new pitcher for the Cohawks. It'll be number 34. She'll enter with just one out here in the fourth. She'll be warming up. First batter she'll face is Seahawk first baseman Lauren Packer. Number 34 is Abby Stock, a right-hander. She takes over for starter Hannah Ossenhus. I hope I'm pronouncing these names correctly. I should be good with Stock, although my Rhode Island accent might say otherwise. 5-5 the score. Seahawks still batting in the bottom of the fourth inning. I can say Packer right. She's at the plate, grooming the batter's box to her comfort. She'll dig in and take a first look at Abby Stock, the new Cohawk pitcher. First pitch in there from Stock, called strike. So in softball, Ossenhus is not done. She could return. Starters can re-enter. Strike two to Packer. But it is a tie game. Bennett on second, one out. She drove in the fourth and fifth runs for the Seahawks. Well inside for ball one. 1-2 on the Seahawk catcher first baseman. Senior from Manchester, Connecticut. Administration of Justice major. Up the middle. Knocked down. Bennett stays on the bag. That's a base hit. Bokenstadt keeps it in the infield. But the Seahawks are collecting their base hits. Casciello did draw a walk. Now Maddie Capetta. First pitch up high, ball one. Capetta drew a walk her last plate appearance. That came in the third. We're in the bottom of the fourth here. Seahawks and Cohawks tied. One and one count on Capetta. She fights that pitch off, out of play. It falls onto field one, which is adjacent to field four on this clover. So 1-2 count. Bennett on second, Packer on first. Still just one out. Low inside, 2-2. Kelly, Cepatelli, Casciello, and Bean have scored this inning. Score is tied 5-5, bottom four. Swung on, held on by the catcher on the foul tip. Oh no, it hit the dirt. So it's a foul ball. Count remains 2-2. It might. That's lined. Short hopped. Force out at first. There's going to confusion on the base pass because it was a short hop. The shortstop knew she didn't catch it in the air, so she threw to first base to get the batter. That batter was retired. And then Packer caught in the rundown. Bennett ended up returning to second. So we head to the fifth inning, tied at 5-all. We are back and we are tied here. Top of the fifth inning. Fives across the top part of the board. Zeros on the bottom part. Home team Salve Regina, 5 runs. Guest Co-College, 5 runs. Top of the fifth inning. Alex Kelly delivers. First pitch low, ball 1 to the designated player, Menke. Number 3 has put the ball in the air twice to right field, Caitlin Bennett. And she'd like to correct that. That's to right field as well. Bennett making it look easy, going a good distance to her right. Makes the catch in right center for out number 1. So 3 nines on the score sheet for Menke. Brings up Mengelson, the catcher. Struck out swinging in the first, walked in the third. Swung on a miss here. Strike 1. That pitch bounces short. Ball 1, 1-1. I'm going to increase the pay for our scoreboard operator, who's done a tremendous job here in our second game of the afternoon or the morning. It is the afternoon now, just after 12:30. 2-1 count on Mengelson. Foul to the backstop. Evens the count at 2-2. Kelly looking for another K. Misses up high. Count is full, 3-2. Alex Kelly has 2 strikeouts on her outing. Too low for ball 3. Oh, excuse me, ball 4, sorry. It was a full count. Second straight walk that Mengelson has worked for. Brings up the third baseman, Dodd. Dodd has popped to Capetter at third and bounced back to Kelly in the pitcher's circle. Lifts that foul and out of play, strike 1. I see the University of New England softball at Hancock Park. The Nor'easters from Biddeford, Maine in the Commonwealth Coast Conference. We'll enjoy seeing some of their action when we have a break between our second and third games. Our third game won't begin until 6:30 this evening under a setting sun at that time. Certainly cooler conditions. Ball 1. One and one. Foul to the backstop. That riser couldn't catch up to. 1-2. She fouls that out of play. Count remains even. Excuse me, at 1-2. Tapped back to Kelly. She'll take the easier play at first for Packer. She has 2 down. She hasn't shown a willingness to throw to the bag at second with Casciello and Vanelli converging on it. They're both going up the middle to get the grounder in case it gets by Kelly. But she's yet to show a willingness to throw to the unoccupied bag. So Dodd retired 1-3. Mengelson down to second. First pitch strike on ball. She lined out to Caitlin Bennett in right field the last time. That line drive to Casciello at second. Grabbed for the final out of the 5th inning. So L4 on the play. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left in the top of the 5th. We head to the bottom of the 5th, tied 5-5. Welcome back to Clermont, Florida. Bottom of the 5th inning. Tied score 5-5. Emily Lane, the pinch hitter for Salve Regina, takes strike one. Lane played first base in today's opener, a 12-7 victory over Wisconsin Lutheran. She was hit by a pitch twice and scored a run in that 7-run 8th inning as the Seahawks came back. That's popped up in the air behind the backstop for strike number 2. What a gorgeous setting here at Hancock Park. Salve's been at Field 4 for both of its games. They'll shift to Field 2 for their nightcap with Minnesota Morris. That starts at 6:30. That's in the infield in the air and grabbed by shortstop Okenstedt. A soft line drive. Lane was batting for Morganti Bello, the designated player. So nothing changes defensively there. Line out to shortstop Alex Kelly in the batter's box. The pitcher singled to lead off last inning, a 4-run frame for the Seahawks, which enabled them to tie the score. Foul ball, strike one. We appreciate the netting that's covering the 4-field clover here at Hancock Park. Protects the fans and staff members alike. Foul ball, strike two. Kelly 1 for 2 in this contest at the plate. She's pitched very well since surrendering 2 runs in the first and 3 in the second. The last run she surrendered was the 2-run homer by Blank. Lays off that outside pitch for ball 1, 1-2. Apologize, our recording started here late in this contest. Everything was set up. The announcer was commentating, just wasn't recording. Picked it up somewhere in the second inning. 2-2 on Alex Kelly. Bats with 1 out, bases empty. Up inside. Bends her backwards. Full count now on the Seahawk freshman pitcher. Looking to do some damage with her bat. Facing Abby Stock. She goes down to first base. 3 unassisted for Severson. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter is shortstop Nikki Vanelli. She reached on an error in the second inning. That was infield. And then popped to shortstop, her counterpart, in the 4th inning. First pitch away for ball 1. Checks her swing, but it's a strike. 1-1 on this senior infielder from Quakerton, Pennsylvania. She has plenty of power with those quick wrists. Swung on a miss, foul tipped. Strike 2, 1-2. Fouls it out of play. Nikki Vanelli was the designated pitcher in 2 home run derby competitions that softball sponsored back in the fall, early and late October. That's deep to left, but foul. Landing against the fences as they meet in the corner in foul territory in left field. Count remains 1-2. Seahawks are the home team in this contest, so they have last at bats. Score is tied 5-5. Seahawks have played their last 2 games and won, both in extra innings. 9 innings last night, 8 innings earlier today. 5-5 the score here, bottom 5. That's to left field in the air. High enough to make it playable for Kappeler, the left fielder. Side retired, 1, 2, 3 in order. We'll head to the 6th inning with the score tied 5-5. Seahawks back on defense for the top of the 6th. Tie score with the Cohawks, who will bat. And swing and a miss on the first pitch. Strike 1 to the first baseman, Severson. She's 0 for 2 against Alex Kelly. Struck out in the second and bounced back to the pitcher. Now she lines it back to Alex Kelly on her glove side, which makes it convenient. Thank you very much. Out number 1. And that's why pitchers often wear face masks. 1 out. Base is empty for Wood. The right fielder. She reached on the fielder's choice, stole the base, and scored in the second. Lined out to center field, Rubino, leading off the 4th. Bats here with 1 out. Base is empty in the 6th. Tie score 5-5. And a 1-1 count. That's line sharply stopped by Casciello, but that'll be a base hit for Wood. Her first single of the day. Casciello got a glove on it, but it popped out, making a diving attempt. 1 out, 1 on for the top of the order, Bokenstedt. First pitch, a strike. Bokenstedt was finally retired in the 4th. Vanelli to Packer. She had singles in her first 2 plate appearances in the 1st and 2nd innings and scored both times. That's ball 1, 1-1. Swung on, grounded to Capetter at 3rd. She gets the play out at 1st. Wood moves down to 2nd base with 2 outs. 5-3 on the play. 2 down in the top of the 6th. Blank at the plate. She's got 3 extra base hits. A double scored in the 1st. Home run. 2-run homer in the 2nd. Ball 1 to her, and she doubled, but remained stranded on 2nd in the 4th. It might be wise to stay away from her. Inside pitch. Misses for ball 2. Kelly being very careful. Chloe being the signal caller behind the plate. Sets up outside, gets it there, and it's 3-0. On deck is Kappeler, the left fielder. 3-0 pitch. Taking a called strike for 3-1. Swung on a miss, strike 2. Kelly still wants to be careful with this dangerous hitter. 3 extra base hits. Up high for ball 4. So a force out any base in the infield with runners at first and second. Kepler at the plate. She singled and stole a base in the first. Walked and stole a base in the second. Flew out to Rubino in the fourth. That's in the air. Caitlin Bennett coming into her left. Underneath it with the out. That retires the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We head to the bottom of the 6th. It's still 5-5 here at Hancock Park. Seahawks and Cohawks. Drew Sepitelli, the junior from Barrington, New Hampshire, leading off. In the bottom of the 6th, it's a tie score. Sepitelli was part of that 4-run 4th inning for the Seahawks. Singled and scored. She came on as a pinch runner for Katie Ramos and has continued to play in center field. Takes ball 1. We're in the bottom of the 6th here. Tie game. Seahawks trailed 5-1. Scored 4. Actually trailed 5-0. Scored 1 in the 3rd. 4 in the 4th. Evens things out. 2-0 count now on Drew Sepitelli. Ramos had reached on an error. Got to second base. 3-0 count now on Sepitelli. Sepitelli went called in to pinch run for Ramos after she reached second on that error. And Sepitelli has stayed in as the left fielder for Salve Regina. Takes strike 1. 3-1 count now on the junior outfielder. Seahawks have won 3 in a row. Won the opener on Tuesday. That's grounded to shortstop. Strong throw. Just beats the speedy Sepitelli. She gets out of that box very quickly and speeds down the line. 6-3 on the play. Bokenstadt to Severson. Now J.C. Casciello takes the plate. She drew a walk in her last plate appearance. Scored in that inning. Coming home on Bennett's single up the middle. That's a quick 6-3, 2 outs. First pitch swinging. Correction, it was Chloe Bean's single that brought home Chloe Bean at the plate now. Bennett single knocked out starting pitcher Austin Hoos. 2-0 count on Chloe Bean. She bats with 2 outs and the base is empty here in the bottom of the 6th. Seahawks and Cohawks tied 5-5. Swings at that, misses for strike 1. Two and one. Taps it to the left side. Third base. Gets it in time. Dodd making the third put out from the left side. 5-3 on this play. In order go the Seahawks in the 6th. We head to the 7th inning. Tied at 5-5. So you're watching between innings while the music is playing, and you're seeing all the defensive players for the Seahawks standing around because they are plenty warmed up in this Florida sunshine. Alex Kelly gets her warm-ups in with backup catcher Morganti Bello, and now Chloe Bean, who made the last out of the previous inning, behind the plate. First pitch, ball 1 to Menke, the designated player. Menke has put the ball in the air 3 times, all 3 times retired by Caitlin Bennett in right field. Goes there again, and Bennett well positioned for that. 4th time's the charm, or not, for Menke. She's out for out number 1. Top of the 7th inning. Score is tied 5-5. Cohawks and Seahawks. First pitch fouled by Mangelson. Strike 1. She struck out against Alex Kelly in the 1st inning. Then Kelly issued her free passes in the 3rd and the 5th. Rowan University is in the house, watching on. Are you guys playing Co-College? Yeah. So Co-College will remain on this field. Misses inside. 1-1. 2-1. Ball 2 is missed. I was distracted by my conversation with Rowan University, the Profs. That's fouled. Even the count at 2-2. Salve Regina University was scheduled to play the Profs on Wednesday, but all softball games were canceled with weather conditions not playable. That's fouled out of play 2. Count remains 2-2. Seahawks did not get games against Rowan or Wisconsin River Falls on Wednesday as originally scheduled, but several games have been added to the Seahawks schedule Thanks to the crew here with the spring games. Called strike 3. Mengelson out for number 2 in the inning. Her second time getting struck out by Alex Kelly. This time looking. 2 down, bases empty for the third baseman, Dodd. She's 0 for 3. Pop to third base, Capetta, and then bounce to Kelly twice. Take strike 1. Glad to bring you these games from Florida, albeit this is quote-unquote tape delayed. It'll live forever on YouTube. Ball, 1-1. That's to the air in center field. And an incredible diving catch by Francesca Rubino. These outfielders for the Seahawks are just flashing the leather and making their pitchers very happy, making their entire team very happy. Well done, Rubino. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Seahawks look to walk it off before extra innings. Shauna Mulkerrin's Cardiac Kids are at it again. Caitlin Bennett leading off here in the bottom of the 7th. Game is tied 5-5. Salve Regina and Co-College knotted at 5. 2-0. Bennett looking to get on base. She started 0 for 2, singled in the 4th. That brought in the tying runs in this game. She grounds it foul, third base. Two and 1 count on the sophomore outfielder from Yorktown Heights, New York. In the air, infield, second base will come in on it. And that grab is made by Ball. That is her first put out of the game. Popped up by Bennett. Brings Packer to the plate. She's 1 for 2 in this contest. Walked in the first. Bounced back to the pitcher. Starting pitcher, Ossenhus. And then singled in the 4th. She was called out on the base pass for circle violation. That's grounded to the shortstop. Quick play, 6-3. And let me correct that. That circle violation actually happened in game 1. In this game, after her single, she was caught in a double play. Sinking line drive that was short hopped by the shortstop. They turned it into a double play off the bat of Capetta. Capetta bats now in a similar situation to last night. Ball low. She had a walk-off 2-run homer in extra innings. Now a chance to end this game in regulation. Bottom of the 7th, tie score. Check swing. Strike. 1-1. Relief pitcher Abby Stock looking to get this into extra innings for her Cohawks. She came on in the 4th inning after the Seahawks had tied the score. That's grounded foul, 1-2. Methinks we should press video record on me iPhone to capture this in case it is an exciting highlight for either side. So we've got the recorded stream with the GoPro, and we've got a recording on an iPhone. That's softly hit to the left side. Third baseman picks it up. Strong throw over to first base. Competitor retired. Dodd to Severson. 3 up, 3 down. As Stock has retired the last 10 batters she's faced over 3+ innings. We head to extra innings, and we'll be right back after this short break. We are in extra innings with the international tiebreaker rule in effect for NCAA softball. This is a Division III contest between Coe College and Salve Regina University. Top of the 8th inning. Score is tied 5-5. Bunted foul, strike one. And runner placed on second base is Dodd. She made the last out of the previous inning for the Cohawks. Lined out to Rubino. Here's a bunt to Packer. The first baseman picks up, throws to Casciello. The second baseman covering the bag. Sacrifice. 3-4, well done. Dodd down to third base with 1 out. So this international tiebreaker rule really helps an offense generate a run, and we'll have a pinch hitter. Looks like number 24. Skylar Stuckey. And we'll get that officially from the home plate umpire. Thank you very much. Batting for first baseman Severson is Stuckey. She's in the 8th spot in the order. Severson could return as defense or even as a runner if Stuckey gets on base. Pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Top of the 8th. Dodd on third base, 1 out. Kelly pitching to the pinch hitter Stuckey. Score is tied 5-5. Foul to the backstop, 1-1. Nice stop by Chloe Bean. Ball 2, 2-1. I don't know how much scouting reports either team has on the other. Up and away, especially for these Florida games. Certainly when they go back home, they know. Count is now 3-1. That's in the air, deep. Right center, it's going to land. Puts the go-ahead run on the board with a double for Stuckey. 6-5. Brings Dodd home from third. One out. for Wood, the right fielder. We may get a re-entry here. Or just a pinch runner. Number 22 will pinch run for Stuckey, who doubled in the go-ahead run. She's on second base. We'll put a solid line on this side to know that there are two changes there. Caitlin Filter is the runner at second, pinch runner for Stuckey, who doubled in the go-ahead run. That's lifted in the air. Packer in foul territory makes the grab. For out number 2. Top of the 8th. 6-5 the score. That's well struck, but Francesca Rubino is there. Gets the final out. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Seahawks will get a runner on second base, looking to tie and or win. We'll be right back. On second base for the Seahawks is pinch runner Sam Franceschi. She's in Maddie Capetta's spot. As first pitch bunting foul, Emily Lane. Lane in the designated player spot. She pinch hit for starter Morganti Bello. 0-1 count on Lane. Extra innings here, so we get the base runner at second base. Lane, the batter, looking to advance her to third. Bunt down. Play made. 5-4. Covering. Severson back in at first base for the Cohawks. That's a 5-4 sacrifice. Bello makes it to third base. And we'll have a pinch hitter, Christina Braid. She'll be pinch hitting for the pitcher, Alex Kelly. That's with one out and a tying run on third base, Christina Braid at the plate. Braid with plenty of power in her swing. Could tie it or end it. Take strike one. Christina Braid from Franklin Lakes, New Jersey. Steps out of the box. Takes some nice cleansing breaths. And gets settled in the box to face Abby Stock. Line through the hole. We have a tie game. Franceschi scores the tying run. Braid with the RBI single. And she represents the winning run. That brings up Nikki Vanelli, strike one. Score is tied 6-6 in the eighth. Christina Braid with the pinch hit RBI single through the left side. Strike two to Nikki Vanelli. She's 0 for 3. Did reach on an error. She could end the game here as well. She's got plenty of power. Has several walk-off hits in her career. Ball inside, 1-2 on the senior infielder. I've called two of her walk-off home runs at Topa Field in Newport, Rhode Island. Looking to call one here in Clermont, Florida. She taps it foul. Count remains 1-2. That's to the left side. Nice stop by third base. Gets the lead runner out. So out number 2. Fielder's choice grounder for Vanelli. She's at first. 5-4 on Braid to erase her from the base pass. A pair of 5-4s. One was at first. One was at second. And now stepping in is Drew Cepatelli. She puts it in play on the left side. She's going to be safe with a base hit infield. Her speed wins that race. Drew Cepatelli with the infield single to short. Nikki Vanelli now representing the winning run on second base. JC Casciello at the plate. Score is tied 6-6, bottom 8. It's in the air. Foul territory. Shortstop makes the grab for out number 3. So we'll head to the 9th inning here. 1 run on 2 hits for the Seahawks. No errors and 2 left. We'll be right back. For the 3rd straight game, the Seahawks are in extra innings here in Clermont, Florida. For the 2nd straight day, they're into the 9th inning. First pitch swinging. Blank rips her 4th extra base hit of the day, bringing home Bolkenstadt. Who was the runner on second. It's now 7-6. Nobody out. So there's no thought of advancement. That's a foul ball strike to Kepler. She bats with Blank on second. There via a double. That's in the air. It's going to be in the gap. Rubino gives it a nice effort, but it's going to be back-to-back doubles and a 2-run lead for the Cohawks. Kepler trades places with Blank, both with doubles. RBI doubles. Nobody out. Kelly re-entered as the pitcher. Capetta re-entered as the third baseman. Christina Braid with the pinch hit, game-tying RBI single. Score is now Cohawks 8, Seahawks 6. That's grounded foul. Nice diving stop by Maddie Capetta. 0-2 on the third batter of the inning, Menke. She's the designated player. She's had 4 flyouts to right field. That's the center field back. Rubino there, makes the catch. Tag, throw, through, not in time. So out number 1, and Kepler goes to second. Finally, Menke got the ball away from Caitlin Bennett. Same result. Rubino retires her with the flyout. As the base runner Kepler gets checked on after sliding safely into the third base bag. Maybe a lot of dirt. It's tough on the eyes here with dirt flying everywhere. Cohawks have scored twice in this inning, lead 8-6, top of the 9th. Looking for a chance for more with 1 out and a runner at third base. The international tiebreaker rule put Bolkenstedt on second base to start the inning, and right away Blank collected her 4th extra base hit of the game, 3rd double. She has a home run as well. She's reached base all 5 times. She's scored 3 runs. She would definitely be considered the offensive star of this game. Seahawks have a couple of players vying for the defensive stars. Kepler will stay in after getting a rinse of her eyes. I think she knows where home plate is. She'll head in that direction. Gotta have a nose for the plate. Use all your senses. Mangelson bats. She struck out twice around a couple of walks. Last time looking. That's in the air. Back goes Bennett. It should bring in another run because it's deep enough. Catch made by Bennett for the sacrifice fly. RBI for Mangelson. 9-6 the score here in the top of the 9th. Base is empty now. So the 2 hits have produced 3 runs. And we'll have a pinch hitter. Batting for Dodd is number 15. We'll quickly look her up as Gabby Buckridge. Batting from the left side with the bases empty. Score is 9-6. Swing and a miss. Seahawks trail by 3. Want to keep it that way to get to their 9th. Misses for ball. 2-1. Great job by the scoreboard operator here, keeping the fans informed. That's a called strike. 2-2. Count even on pinch hitter Buckridge. She swings, bounces it off the glove of Capetter at third. It's going to be an infield hit. It does dribble onto the outfield grass. So the pinch hitter reaches safely, keeps the inning alive. Already 3 runs in. And we have a re-entry. Dodd will come in as the runner after Buckridge reached safely on the base hit. That pitch up and away for a ball. 2 ball. The player's name. Ball is the second baseman. 0 for 3 with a walk in this contest. Lines that into the gap. Bennett picks it up. Throw cut off, not cut off in the middle infield, so taking second on the throw is Ball. Runners at second and third. Still with 2 outs. Score is 9-6. Seahawks trail by 3. They've won 2 straight games in extra innings, bidding to make it a third, but trail by 3 here. Severson back at the plate. She was lifted for a pinch hitter Stuckey in the 8th inning. Stuckey had a double. And that first pitch misses, and Kelly summons Megan Hodgson to the circle. Pitching in this heat, extra innings, takes its toll. 2 outs, a 1-ball count on the batter Severson. Severson over 3. Stuckey had the pinch hit double in her spot in the 8th. That scored Dodd with a go-ahead run at the time. Lifted in the air. Bennett underneath it in right field. I lost track of that, but thank goodness the Seahawk defense kept their eye on the ball. For the visiting I say we've lost video transmission, but we still should have some audio. Apologize for that. It is bottom of the 9th inning. Seahawks trail by 2 now. Score is 9-7. Bottom of the 9th. Maddie Capetta batting. There are 2 outs, a pair of flyouts around a Caitlin Bennett single up the middle. That drove in the Seahawks' 7th run. Casciello from second base. Now ball 4 to Maddie Capetta. Brings the winning run to the plate in Emily Lane. Seahawks trail by 2. We'll have a change in pitching. Abby Stock, who pitched very well in relief, allowed only the extra inning run with the runner on starting on second. Their new pitcher is going to be Abby White. Both Abbies spell their name differently, just to be different. Thanks to the home plate umpire for the pitching change. It's Abby White for Abby Stock. The third pitcher of the day for the visiting Cohawks. They have a 9-7 lead. And we'll still try to get our video back running. Seahawks have been winning in dramatic fashion the last couple of games. 3 straight games they've gone extras. 10-9 in 9 innings versus McDaniel last night. 12-7 final here against Wisconsin Lutheran earlier today. Strike 1 to Emily Lane. 2 outs, 2 on. The Seahawk designated player. Swung on a miss. Ball tailing outside. 0-2 hole for the Seahawk freshman from Tinton Falls, New Jersey. Facing the new pitcher, Abby White. White looking to nail this game down. Foul, stays alive. Seahawks have another game this afternoon that'll finish their Florida trip. They play at 6:30 against Minnesota Morris. Looking to come back in this game. Bottom of the 9th, 9-7 score. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Up high, ball 1. Another foul. Lane stays alive, spoiling a good pitch from Abby White. Caitlin Bennett on second base. She drove in the 7th run for the Seahawks. Maddie Capetta earned a 2-out base on balls. 2 runners on for Emily Lane. Count remains 1-2. Inside pitch, strike 3. Looking. Seahawks go down. Final score here from field number 4 at Hancock Park. The visiting Cohawks victorious in 9 innings. 9-7 final score. We'll put that final up on the scroll. And congratulations to Coe College. They took a 5-0 lead here in the first 2 innings. Seahawks fought back, tied the score with 1 in the third, 4 in the fourth. Both teams scored a run in the 8th, and then the Cohawks put up 3 in their 9th inning. Seahawks put up 1 and fall just 2 runs shy and fall 9-7 here. Final at Hancock Park. Thank you for finding this taped broadcast on YouTube, and we'll have another one for you later today. 6:30 start versus Minnesota Morris. Have a great day wherever you are.